Hey everyone. Um, I'm Yana. That
Hola,
so,
where I am on the screen.
I'm not there we go. There. That meme, this Spider-Man meme. Like this way. That's Olya. Finally figured it
Yeah,
out.
that's Yana.
Yay! um, we are just waiting for Dr. Serhiy. He is stuck in traffic, but I figured we can start so long. Um, yeah, so Olya, how was your day?
So stressful.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
It's
No.
kind of difficult to speak about something else when there's something cooking.
Yeah. Hi, Poldy fella. Thank you for joining. Um, yeah. No, I can imagine it's quite difficult to talk about other things right now. Um, yeah.
But you had
Um,
a nice interview on Radio Vola, was it?
yeah, Volia Radio. Yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
actually
How did that
met,
go?
it went well. I actually met, I forgot his name.
Oh,
But the
shame on
guy
you.
from but the guy from Vatnik Soup, honestly, like the first week I was in Ukraine, my brain was just not braining.
Overwhelmed.
Very overwhelmed. So I'm like, um, but yeah, we met. We had a really good conversation. We went to Pravda Beer in Good Evening, Just a Dutch Guy. Thank you for being here. It went well indeed. That is you. I forgot your name. I am sorry. I forgot your name. I'm so
Can
sorry.
you
I was
please remind her so she's not gonna embarrass herself this badly on the live stream?
Oh, it's already the live stream. I'm already embarrassed. Um, but anyway. Yes, exactly. Thank you. You understand. It's a whirlwind when you're in Ukraine. It's exactly that. And I actually think what happened. Ah, yes, I
And
did
he's
not.
not gonna give you the name.
No, of course not on the live stream. Sorry, sorry. Uh, he can message me on Twitter, I'm sure. Um, oh, you're not Vatnik Soup. My bad. That is not. Uh, okay, sorry, just 1 second. Um, sorry. Thank you so much for the gift for the 5 gifted poll. Um, sorry, I just quickly need to reply to this. Um,
Silver Earth received. Hmm. Oldie fella. Gifted
yes,
so many memberships. That's so cool.
5. That's
Thank you.
awesome. That's awesome. Um, hey, Johnny Netregard, thank you so much for donating and for being
Herojem
here.
slava.
Yes, Heroem Slava. But yeah, I was completely like, my brain was not braining. I was so overwhelmed when I was that first week in Ukraine that I'm surprised I remember anyone's name. Um, oh, you were at Pete's funeral with Harry and Robert. Thank you. Thank you. Um, no, Johnny, there's like 2 Vatnik soups. The one, stop bothering me. Watch. I haven't mastered this watch yet.
The one by Pekka.
Yeah, so there's the one by Pekka, and then there is a Dutch version. Um, Vatnik soup in het Nederlands, I think. Also, Keith, thank you for being here. Um, I know Rick is streaming. I felt so bad, but Doctor said he can only be here today, in a bit. So I specifically have my streams on Wednesdays so that it doesn't conflict with Rick's streaming schedule. Um, But yeah, thank you for being here. Yeah, so I was so overwhelmed. I forgot like everything. Um, and yeah, I'm just glad I had a phone to navigate. Yeah, yeah, and
Next time, take a selfie and attach it as a
oh,
phone
that's a good
number
idea. Also,
savior.
Dr. Serhiy is here. Ah, there we go.
Yay.
Hi, Serhiy. How are you?
Hi, hi, hi.
Dobry večer.
I'm good. Dobry večer. Sorry about little bit late coming. I'm just coming from another town where I take our soldiers to train station after rehabilitation. I need
Awesome.
to take them to train and come back a little bit have a
Can
jam.
you move a bit to the side, like just a little bit, so you're in the
Mhm.
screen? I don't know. Yes, there we
Yeah.
go. That's perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Um, yeah, so I think
Super.
that's awesome. So you had some guys that you dropped off.
So you're not only healing them, but you're also giving them the car ride.
Okay, okay. I will come here.
Okay. Yes, I think
Mm-hmm.
there's a bit of a
If
delay,
you hear me.
but yeah, yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Can
Good.
you maybe rejoin? Let's see if that solves the problem.
Okay. One moment. Rejoin.
Yeah, good question. When isn't Rick streaming? That's a valid point.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, perfect. Everything's synced up. Can you say something so we just check the audio?
You hear me?
Yes, perfect,
Yeah,
perfect,
Good.
perfect.
loud and clear.
Awesome. So, thank you for being here. Um, it's nice
Thank you
to
too.
see you again.
Thank you.
um, yeah, so can you just for like I told you, we're when Olya joined as well, I was like, we're basically just going to have the same interview from like a year ago, just for people who aren't familiar with you. Can you tell us a bit about like who you are? Yeah.
Okay. I'm Serhiy Krasnovsky. I'm from Ukraine. I'm a head of clinic. I'm a surgeon. But I have only one profession of medicine. I'm starting from surgery. So my second profession was ultrasound because when I'm starting a surgery, I see that a lot of medical problems, diagnosis needed very quick diagnostic from a professional. And if I'm like around 15 years ago, I am thinking that if I will have ultrasound, I can be more effectively with my patients. And I studied ultrasound. This was the second my professional profession in medicine, and that profession is CEO. It's like administration of in medicine because with my wife we studied a private medicine around 15 years ago, like 15, 16 years ago. And I understand that I need to be a professional in administration because a lot of very nice doctors tell me in this time that we want to be in your team. You cool? We want to be in your team. And from this time started my private clinic and private team with whom we work very good work in medicine. I hope so, and I think so. And now, more than 3 years, we after coming big war in Ukraine, we starting with work in regeneration medicine and rehabilitation medicine in Ukraine, because we understand after first months of war, we understand that like government clinics and military clinics cannot take so much injured guys, and we need to be in charge in this process. That's why 3 years we work, we learn and study from day by day, from patient by patient, because war give for us really a lot of different injuries, and it was really different and individual, because it must in charge multidisciplinary team for working with them. Why? Because when you stay near the die, you have psychology problems first of all, and if it will be day by day you stay near the die. Second, if you have an injury, your fracture or bullet that hit you can be from this, and different type of injuries can be in one soldier. And of course, not only bullet and fractures give injury, but ocular trauma of otolaryngology, different trauma, and other different things. That's why every day we learn. We learn how to be more effectively, how to do our work more faster, uh, and how to keep resources, how to work with resources, uh, and how to learn new technologies from whole the world.
Yeah, that is really awesome. And I think one of the things, right? So um I was speaking to my co-director Halina, and I was telling her, "Oh, this volunteer we know, or this person we know got injured, and this one we know got injured." And for me, like, I'm not, I would visit Ukraine, but I'm not there. I don't live there. Um, so for me, I'm like, "Oh my word, someone got injured. This is terrible." She's like, "Yana, an injured soldier is an everyday thing for me. Everyone is injured." Um, and that really it was this week that we had this past week that we had this conversation, and that really struck with me, where I don't think other countries are aware that injuries are this common and the effect it has on society. And I was actually speaking to Halina about it a while ago, and we were saying that Ukrainian society, in a way, is almost going to have to or learn how to interact with veterans and with soldiers who have these injuries, and learn how to be accommodating towards that. So that was it was like this, I don't know, like this grip that you realize, oh wait, that is the reality. I am going to be honest, I had to look up what Akubara trauma is, because you said it and then I looked it up. So for anyone in chat who is not aware, I asked ChatGPT. So you want to explain, or do you want me to read
You just didn't
ChatGPT?
know the official name for it. You exactly knew what it was.
I knew what it was. Yeah, I knew what it was, but I didn't know the name.
Mhm. Um, You want to me to
Yes, please.
introduce what is it, Akubar Trump? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Uh, we need to understand first of all that why Akubar Trump coming. Uh, because big bullet, like really big, coming and give a very big potential to your head and for your ear. And when this big, like hit, big hit,
Mm.
like Usyk,
Ivan. Ivan.
Ivan, yeah, big Ivan, yeah. And when it hit in head, will go on like uh, in Ukraine it means землетрус. I don't know how to tell it.
Earthshake, earthquake.
Okay.
Mhm. And we have internal ear. In this internal ear, we have some little bit stones and some mechanism to keep people or to keep like man in position. And when it have hit, it become, and we cannot stay in one position. First, second, these little bit stones moved, and that's why people after Akubar trauma, and maybe you know from anatomy why we use these stones. These stones give for us hearing, and we have membrana,
Mhm.
little bit stones, and after this we have internal like potential to hear.
Mm.
And when we have a little bit, we cannot hear after outdoor trauma. The first thing. Second, we hear other thing like
Mm.
mosquito.
Yeah, tetanus, I
Yes.
think. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Sorry
Tinnitus.
about my maybe bad English because somewhere
No,
I don't know how to tell English.
no.
Uh,
It's good.
but now I trying to tell like for a little bit kid to understand what
That's
is.
perfect for my
So it's
understanding.
basically like
It's
when
perfect.
you're flying in the airplane and you feel that pressure on your ears, but it's multiplied by hundreds or thousands of hundreds pressure volume
And yes, but it pressure it become
Mm.
suddenly.
millisecond like clacks, and that's why it's all moved.
Mm.
And this move can be uh, very serious, and head will have a big problem. And you can recover after Akubar trauma sometimes by days, sometimes by weeks, sometimes by year, and sometimes never.
Yeah.
That's it, because sometimes this big bullet come near you. It's really real near you, and this whole energy coming very fast and like big Ivan. That's why we need to understand what is the Akubar trauma, and we need to understand that uh, who's right, shockwave, little bit like shockwave, yeah. um, and if we will spoke, it's maybe in American army, some militarist guys have Akubar drum after action, but in Ukraine, million bullets, million artillery
Shells.
shells coming
Mm.
every day, thousands, and every soldiers have a Akubar drum. I don't know. I For us, uh, I don't in our clinic. I don't see any guy who don't have Akubar ground. like any.
Yeah, it's. I think the difficult thing with this, or like, is there a way to know when you see a patient? Is there a way to know, okay, this will be like a week for Akubar trauma to resolve, or is it like it depends from person to person? Like, when does it go away? Um, or what affects
Mhm.
the recovery time or lack of recovery of it?
It depends and very individual. Of course, we know that in sometime in this situation we will need days. In this situation, we will need weeks. In this situation, we will need like months. But it depends why. Because one soldier have ocular trauma and injury of nerve or bones, and some psychology things and anxiety and bad sleeping. And of course, after all this thing, it's like cake mixed, and have a lot of small problems. It can that give for us problems to recovery. Other guy just have only like small problem, fast ocular trauma, and that's all. It was for him fast fight.
Mm.
Okay, maybe he will have psychology problems little bit because he's scared. And second, ocular trauma. This guy maybe, and maybe very good motivation to come in to and fight and defend our country. This guy can come to his position and better health after some days because first he won't. Second, he maybe don't have a big problem that he don't accumulate it whole
Mm.
problems for long period, because maybe who don't know, but some soldiers stay in his position months, not days, months, because war is not like 1 year ago, 2 years ago with drones. You cannot came from your position for
Mhm.
20 kilometers and just they wait like moment to rotation, like moment that when they have raining like or other weather, good weather situation
Mm.
to and bad situation for drones, to vision of drones. And when they
Yeah.
when drones have bad visions, soldiers can rotate. But and this moment can be after 1 month or 2 months, and every day you have fighting. Every day you kill people. You see how your friends was
Mm.
killing. You see uh, sometimes when Husk want you kill, of course these guys have injury and different things. First of all, give a psychology problem. Second, of course, are cover trauma, different injuries, and um, of course it's accumulate, and after this month, when this guy come into recovery, he can't sleep because his brain walk about all this what he saw by last month.
Yeah, I think the fact that your clinic is a polyclinic is so important because you don't treat like just one specific thing. Because I know there are, like I've spoken to some of the soldiers. One guy is in a clinic that specializes in burn wounds. Another one is in a clinic that specializes in spinal injuries, right?
Mhm.
Um, and those are obviously very extreme, very severe cases. Now, I know last time we spoke, you said you have a specific criteria of soldiers you take in, right? So, do you take like you don't take in the guys who are like on their deathbed. You take in a different group of guys. Can you explain a bit how you decide on which soldiers to rehabilitate? Because, Chad, I just want to tell you that Dr. Serhiy uh, does this rehabilitation of soldiers relying only on donations. So for
Yes.
today, the that the today's Buy Me a Coffee is Bodro's buy me a coffee link, not the
I,
Project
I
Constantine
I
one.
can give a link if it's better for us and now for Ukraine is not buy me a coffee.
Okay.
Is PayPal a better
Okay. If
PayPal?
you can message me and then I'll just put it in the chat. I can do that
Yes,
quickly.
yes, I
Okay.
will write why because buy me a coffee blocked taking money from buy me a coffee. That's why we have a problem with buy me a coffee. I will SMS you.
Okay. Then I will switch to the Project
Mhm.
Constantine donate button. But please, for this stream, donate to PayPal. I mean, yeah, to
Mhm.
PayPal for Dr. Serhiy.
Yes,
I
yes,
will
yes.
just
Write for WhatsApp, and
got it.
now
Thank
I
you.
will tell how we understand what guys we will took
Yes,
and what
please.
guys we will don't took to our rehabilitation. First of all, um, um, first in first understanding that we was be in charge in this project, we understand that we will not took guy uh, who are in very hard position of health. And second, we will not take guys with amputations. Why? Because in first it's very expensive. Second, you need to be a clinic like government clinic to have urgent doctors whole day, and this is really expensive. And only like town or city or country can do this work. For private clinics, you can't really in Ukraine. First of all, I can tell about Ukraine. You can do this work, good work. Second, we guys with amputation need a prosthesis. Prosthesis, yes, correct word.
Prosthetics. Yeah.
Prosthetics, yes. Uh, and this is very specific process. And for work with prosthetics, you need to maybe 1 year and good team to do this work very good. And we saw that in Ukraine, some clinics who do this work very good. And we tell for ourselves, first of all, okay, we will give this guy for them because he will, or they will do this work better and faster. But what we will do better and faster, our specialization for long period, more than 10 years, was rehabilitation of sportsmen and rehabilitation of chronic disease, orthopedics and neurology disease. And we are really cool in physiotherapy, really cool. And MRI ultrasound diagnostic. That's why we understand that if we go have so good background about this, we will took guys with fractures, with injury of legs and hands, and acubare trauma. But after I think 1 year, we understand that it's like epidemic of
Mhm.
injury of nerves, epidemic, uh, and we understand that in this work we need to first take soldiers with this. Second, we see that our work are effective, and we're starting to do. Starting after this, and now what we do? We work with, of course, head injury. It's like acubare trauma and other thing. Second, injury of legs and hands, different bones, muscles, nerves. This is our good specific. And of course, that things what we do, and we understand that this work we do very good, is retreats. When soldiers stay in his position months, of course, his immunity and chronic disease increases. Immunity decrease,
Mm.
chronic disease decrease. and he have a lot of problems with different things. And when he come to us to 2 3 weeks, we do like polyclinic fast checkup. We understand what problems we work and what he have. Insomnia, like psychology, different things, acupuncture, like injury, stomatology problems, maybe problems with like stomach or some other things. And we work with this. And of course, biggest problem is spine and joints, because because all soldiers have problems with this,
Yeah.
and this things what we do. And now, like I think 1 year ago, I thinking about nerves and call for one professor from Poland, whom I know around like 8 years, and tell for him that, I see place in injury in nerve. And I understand that if we will do something just like by X-ray or ultrasound or MRI or CT, and put something in this place where a nerve was injured, we will have good results. Uh, this Polish professor Matej told me it's very interesting. I will come. He is a physiotherapist, uh,
Mm.
very good in physiotherapy, and he come and he told me, Serhiy, I will come to you and we will do something interesting. And we make one of the most modern physiotherapy in the world. Its name is high top therapy, but we do some very specific thing. We take a needle, specific needles, and by navigation put these needles to injured nerve. And we saw that after days, result is increasing, and amazing increasing sometime. And we thought, wow, he can't believe me. Uh, After around 10 patients, we understand that our results becomes like 50% better than before. Second, I spoke with um, a professor from Mayo Clinic, mm, and thank for this, Jana, because you with this contact, find because this contact. And with this professor, we spoke about another technology, exosome technology, to recover nerves. And after this, we starting to use exosomes to recover nerves. And now, like in Saturday, we spoke with two very nice neurosurgeons who are really enthusiastic in his work, to make a very interesting operation technology to recover nerves. It named renervation. Uh, and we will start in new level, first level, second level, third level, fourth level. Now is fourth level of our increasing of knowledge and increasing in technology to recover nerves. And these professors who would come to me in Saturday from neurosurgeries, uh, was really interesting in what we do, and we interested in what them do. Now I think that we will do collaboration to work and to make our work better. But one moment, I will increase lighting. Okay.
Okay.
Um, but one more important point about our deciding of taking soldiers, that we don't take and not motivating soldiers. We trying to take only what motivated to first to his recovery, second to fighting more, because we are in very bad position now, like a country, and we need to know that we can make 1 million drones per month, okay, but we can't make million people per month. That's
Yeah.
why we need to keep and recover, keep and recover, uh, because they can't um, can't be recovering so fast and enough to us to fight with very big country like Russia. Of course, second is Korea now, of Iran, China, and all of this we know that it's a very big country. How they have a lot of people, and they come to Ukraine to fight with us. That's why we need to keep our resources, and first of all, people resources.
Yeah.
It's why we're deciding to work with motivating with soldiers who are motivated to them's recovery and to fight.
Yeah, the thing that I find interesting is 2 weeks ago I also had a stream and I had a soldier here and another volunteer, and we were discussing how technology changes on the front line and how that innovation process continues. And listening to you talk, it's that same type of technological advancements and um, improvements and innovation is happening in the medical field as well, which is really something to see, that it's not just on the front where like on the battlefield where we see this innovation. We see it in every aspect in medicine as well. um yeah, so and on what I do want to tell chat how it works at Bodro is they have a hotel that they built. So the soldiers go there, everything is paid for them. It's like nice rooms, nice bed, um good food. Like you get restaurant food, they order from from restaurants in the area, so you get that. Um and families can come, like if your spouse can come visit, or she can, I think they can also stay there to help with it. But all of this obviously costs a lot of money. So on average, like I know every case is different, but on average, what are we looking at for one soldier's recovery?
First of all, thank you that you saw this difference of what we do, and this difference is really very important. Why? I spoke about this a while, about in one military conference when people give me a question: what is the difference of recovery and rehabilitation in our clinic and in other clinics? Uh, because if soldiers don't see, first of all, service for him from doctors, from nurses, from administrator, he will not understand for whom he fight. Second, he need to have a good sleep to that food is a one of their як буде як зараз скажу одну секундочку, ви перекладете задоволення. Одне з
Pleasures.
задоволень.
One of the pleasures.
Yes, and very important pleasures for every people. And when you have these pleasures, little bit, your psychology becomes increasing, your motivation becomes increasing, your anxiety decreasing, and this is very important to came from very dangerous place to place where you will decrease your dangers and you will have some pleasures and will understand how your life is important, not only for you, but important for doctors, for people, because we are in one team, like in and a very small team, and together we work. That's why psychology will be increasing, and it helped us to recover. Uh, we work with restaurants, and we spoke with restaurants to give for us food um, without, як це буде правильно сказати, non-profit, non-profit, yeah?
Mhm. Oh,
Yes,
like
yes,
cost
Cost
price,
price.
sale price.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, yeah,
And for
yeah,
our
cost price. Yeah.
clinic, our work is to non-profit too. We just took money to бляха, вибачте, не знаю, як сказати по-англійськи.
Так,
Е,
кажіть українською, я перекладу.
закрити витрати і мати можливість робити цю роботу постійно, неодноразово.
So they need to raise funds to cover all the expenses, not to overexpend, but to cover all the existing expenses and to continue going and to do it on the permanent base, not just like one-time offer.
Because without money, we can do it like for one soldiers, okay, per month, for two soldiers per month. But we have 1,000 soldiers. So if we
Yeah.
want to help more, we need to have more resources.
Just follow example of just
Yeah.
the Dutch guy and $20 on the PayPal. And by the way, that PayPal
Yes.
email is amazing. It says Ваша здорова сім'я, which means your
Yes,
healthy family.
yes, yes.
So just for that, you need to
Oh.
donate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Just a Dutch Guy, for the $20. And I think last time we spoke, Serhiy, you said it's about $1,000 for one soldier. But I do want to tell you guys that even if someone donates like $5 every month, that makes such a difference because you're like every month you get that really really makes a difference.
Yes.
One of the things that I do have to say is right. I was speaking to on last week's stream. We had a volunteer on here, and she helps a lot of the foreign fighters in Ukraine. And she said one of the big things that they get is she gets donated Xboxes and PlayStations because the guys go a bit crazy when they're recovering in hospital. So I know you have archery for the guys and you have
Yeah.
the workout room, but she got them that because she says otherwise they start doing pull-ups in the hospital and get more injured.
Yeah, we in Saturday in Saturday we saw together with guys, we saw a fight of Usyk with Dubois. And PlayStation is very important things to make a little community in hospital, because these guys stay in them's rooms, like stay in phones, and when they spoke with people, they understand that he's not alone. Other are same like him, and some one can motivate other. Uh, uh, and it's very important. It's really very important together to watch movies, to play games, to take like play ping pong and the other things. Is very important to recover.
Yeah, I think that's really awesome to see that. And that was one of the things that when I was there, like all the guys kind of know each other, they're talking to each other. So
And
it was
I,
really
I want to tell you that last month we have three soldiers, injured soldiers from not Ukrainian soldiers, from international legion. One was from US, one was from UK, and one was um, uh, from France. From France.
sorry,
And
1 second. My cat got himself trapped in the room. I will be right back.
okay.
Go ahead.
that we can spoke with Oля about this.
Yeah.
And for us, is not big deal from where this guy. We stay in whole world in one position, in democracy position. That's this from France, good. From UK, no problem. From US, excellent. And we, this guy, are motivated to came to Ukraine to fight because if they will not stay in Ukraine, this war will come from them countries. And we scared about this. We scared that this war will come from other countries. That's that's why we need to be together.
Mm.
Whole clever people who don't want war need to be together
Yeah,
now.
help Ukraine so that you don't
Yeah.
have war. um, I actually want to ask about this, right? Because I've spoken to some of the soldiers, and then they tell me they don't have any scratches on them. Like they have scratches, but they don't have any bullet wounds or shrapnel wounds. But they know they have damage to their internal organs, right? So how big a problem is that? And is there a way to, I don't know, to fix that if someone has damage to their internal organs? I think that's where your ultrasound comes in, right?
Of course, we see a lot of guys who have damage of internal organs, but when they come to us, uh, if he don't tell you about this, you don't see. That's why because two different things. He can die or live. If he will live after 1 month, he will be like normal people and you will not see a problem. But of course, this injury was very dangerous because it can um, injury by like big artery like aorta or like liver or kidney, and it give you a lot of problems of your health.
Yeah. I think um it's a big thing that, these injuries, and I think maybe a lot of the things we're going to figure out after like after someone's been after someone's left the military, they'll probably still have some issues that keep coming up.
And some of them will chase them later on, right?
Yeah, yeah. Um, so Chad, do you have any questions for Dr. Serhiy? Yeah, so we have, just to tell you, Serhiy, we have people from France here. We have people from America,
Super,
Norway,
super.
and the Netherlands. That's everyone where I know where they are from. I don't know where the other people are from. Oh, and then Olya, who is from Ukraine but lives in South Africa, of course, but not in the same city as me, which is a big problem because she's like one of my
We
best
don't
friends.
get to see each other often enough.
We don't get to see each other. Um, so yeah,
Thank you for all that we stay together. Thank you, people, that for your time first of all, and for understanding about situation in what we are, and thank you that we are together. Really,
thank you so much for your time here. I don't think we have any questions from chat. Olya, do you have any questions or anything you want to add?
I just wanted to say thank you to Dr. Serhiy because I know what an important work he does. And I think fighting on the front lines is possible for so long because we have such a fantastic medics and we have such a fantastic like doctors, personnel in the hospitals that help our soldiers. Uh, Little wounds, big wounds, they all become big problems.
yes.
And it's very important that they are being picked up, those problems, that your clinic actually observes body as a whole and tries to solve all of the problems, not just the visible ones, not the ones that hurt the most, but like all as a complex. I think this is very, very important. And as my family member is fighting on the war since the very first invasion, still going, I know how important those treatments are and how many problems he has with knees, with how many hernias he has on his spine. We've been through that. We know all of it. So it is very important. And that's the service that our doctors are providing is fantastic. And when I heard from Yana, like her feedback about your clinic when she visited, she was so excited. She was like, "My God, it looks like, I don't know, like a movie hospital. Like I've never been to the hospital that looks like this. It's so nanotech. It's so like unique. It looks so spotless, clean, technological." She was like, "It's I wouldn't believe that it's like a country in war can have a hospital looking like this."
That I invite you to us to good tea or coffee to drink together.
Yeah,
Next
definitely.
time I'm home, I'll definitely visit as well.
Yeah. And it was also so cool when I was there. So he gave me a tour of the town, um, which was really cool. We went out for pizza. That was the best pizza I had in Ukraine. I do want to
Yeah.
tell you, it was the best pizza I had in Ukraine
Okay.
because
You will come next time. I
the
will take
more
you.
south I went, the weirder the pizza got.
Super.
But
Super.
yeah, thank you so much for being here and for the work that you do. I did promise you that we'll only take up an hour of your time. Thank you so much for taking this time, for being with us, and for the important work you do. Olia, thank you for helping me today.
Always a
Um,
pleasure.
thank you.
And
Keith,
thank you so
thank you.
much to the chat. You were such
Yes.
a great support. Please don't forget that link that we shared, the PayPal link. If you can donate, when you can donate, just keep it, save it, put it like a monthly reminder if you may. That would be very nice of you.
Yeah. And then also thank you to Keith for modding for us. And then I just want to say as well, we have viewers from Malaysia here and also from the UK. So we really have everyone from around the world here. Thank you,
Nice.
everyone, for caring about Ukraine and for being here. And yeah, hope everyone has a good evening. Thanks.
And if I thank you for all, and for you, Ola, and for you, Yana. I really invite you one more to clinic. We have a very nice tea and coffee, and can drink together, and I can show new things what we will do. And of course, I tell for all to and wish for all to have a good health, to don't come into clinics, and for us to just only for prophylactic, and hope that in your homes you never will hear звук тривоги, як це буде?
The siren sounds.
Siren sounds, yeah, and hope that your sleeping will be very good. And thank
Thank
you
you.
very much for your inviting. And if who's will interesting for my answer for some questions, anytime I can do this.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Also, guys,
Thank you.
I think I have Bodro's social media links in the description. If not, I'll check after the stream and make sure I have that. They have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah.
and a website.
Check
So,
it
Yeah.
out. Give them some love.
yes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you and
Thanks.
good in Ukraine night. Said good night.
Тихої ночі.
Тихої
Тихої
ночі.
ночі. Тихої